Well, hello there, it's Kriint and welcome to another spade build. So, this week, of course, we're building again on Glimmerbrook, and the reason is I'm really enjoying building here. I think it's fun, it's different, and I don't know, I feel like it has some follies vibe to it, doing like cottages and stuff like that. So, today we're building an estate, at least that's how I'm calling it. And I had so much trouble, not with the shape of it, as much as with the colors. I wanted it originally, I tried to make it more dark, and when a build is bigger or like chunkier, if you will, I don't like how darker colors work with it because it makes it, for some reason, I don't know, to my eyes look more, I don't like, I just don't like it. So I was like, how do I do it? So I went with the new windows, obviously, duh, and I decided to use this color, which I think is the default. And it's the only reason why originally I didn't want to use this color, because it's the default. I don't know, don't ask me, it's a thing that I have. But then I saw the painted color glass windows, and they had like those peachy tones and green tones, and I'm like, ooh, this looks pretty nice and pretty fun. And I made it work with the stone wallpaper that you're seeing in the kitchen, which has some peachy tones to it. I think it somehow looks kinda pink, which I'm definitely not into pink, but I am so freaking proud of how pretty this turned out to look like. Especially since in the beginning I was like, I don't know what the hell I am doing. And then it just, from there I was like, this is it. Yes, we got it. So the windows, as soon as I found the windows that I liked and the wallpaper, I was like, yes. And for some reason, this is giving me, I don't know, Beauty and the Beast, Cinderella, some like Disney princess vibes. I think it has to do with, again, the colored stained glasses, the pink, because, I don't know, I'm not a fan of pink, and if you search through my entire gallery, like over the last 4 years, is it? You won't find a pink build. You won't find any, and you're not going to find any now either, but like this pink works really well. I mean, it's not even pink, but to my eyes, this is pinkies. And then I did the exterior, like flowers, and I think this made it even more pretty. You will see, like, I have put white flowers around like the towers and the entire build, and then we have like cypress trees. And it just, I am so happy with it, like so happy. And then I finished the exterior and I was like, time for the interior. Oh, yeah, the exterior. Let's talk about that a bit before going into the interior. I got inspired from an actual build that I really liked, and I'm like, this looks magical. Let's base it off of that. And it had those diagonal stairs. You will see, like, I guess you could say they were spiral staircases, kind of, not completely spiral, but half spiraled. And they were diagonal. And I got so annoyed because we have those new fancy, like the staircase tool now, I guess, step tool? I don't recall how it's called exactly. And I am so happy with it because we can create so many new stairs and actually, go to the second floor or the basement of a build, like, without taking stupid 5 spaces to 8 spaces. Like, I hated that. But oh my god, not being able to put them diagonally really triggered me. Like, I was like, oh my god, this is so annoying. And then I went to the interior. I'm like, okay, time to figure out the layout, which is something for the past, I guess, 2 months I'm having trouble with. I am not particularly happy with the layouts I'm making, and I revised the layout of this house, I think, 3 times before finding one that I'm really happy with. So the stairs were so hard because if we had diagonal stairs and or spiral staircases, this would have been all way easier, but we don't. And oh my god, it took forever, and as you can see, I cut it off because I was like, no one cares to see it. It's not very interesting. I was really annoyed with the stairs. Really annoyed, so hell to the yeah. So for the past couple of builds, not in Glimmerbrook, I wasn't incorporating dining areas. And this really annoyed me because I feel like big families need to have a dining area. So going on this build, I was like, okay, we need to have a big grand dining room. And it's kinda in the middle of the room, but I think it somehow works. As you can see, we also have a breakfast table and we also have stools to the kitchen. So I was happy with that, and we have a very big living room. But because the house is, I don't know, I call it a state because I had trouble furnishing it and naming it. As you can see and tell, the exterior, to my eyes at least, it's very elegant. It has something magical, but it's mostly very elegant. And I wanted it to give it that slight cottage feel, but without making it a cottage house, but then making it elegant without making it like a classic house. So I struggled so much trying to find the balance between that, and I think I am mostly happy with the rooms. However, where I was going with that, oh god, I don't recall. Like the curtains, I had so much hard time because I was like, I want to use the new curtains. But the game was like, no, the team was like, you know what? We're going to make them all fit only in 2-story windows because screw you. And I was like, okay, cool, thank you. Oh yeah, I remember where I was going with that. So I couldn't use the new curtains. And I had so much trouble, and I decided to use those curtains, which I think they look elegant, but they kind of remind me of like more of a cottage thing. So yeah, but the living room, because it's such an elegant house, at least in my eyes, they usually either have a way to hide the TV, or they have 2 separate rooms, like a family room and a living room. So I was like, I was like so many times, can I shut up? Thank you. So I decided to not incorporate a TV here. However, in the attic we do have a big screen TV for the Sims to watch TV. And one of the reasons why I didn't want to add a TV, first things first, I couldn't fit it above the fireplace. I really like the stained windows, the colored glass windows, however those are called, I don't recall. And I don't know, I liked it. And then trying to add it on like a different furniture, I didn't like it. I was like, I need tea. Okay, much better. Sorry, my throat. And here is the bathroom. That's not much better. Throat still hurts. Okay, group, let's take 5. Okay, we're back. So the bathroom, I wanted it to feel kind of fancy, but not very fancy. This new wallpaper, I love it to death. I think it's so elegant and simple and nice. Really like it. Perfect for this type of builds. I need to take a break. I feel like I haven't talked so loud. I don't know why I'm talking loud. You probably won't even tell because I will have to edit the sound. But like being so excited, I haven't been like in so long. So it's like high energy. So yeah, my throat can't handle that. It's like, again, with its like thing, annoyed. The bathroom. So I had this bad habit that I didn't incorporate enough bathrooms in big houses, because when you have like a house with 2 or 3 sims, it's like 1 bathroom is enough. I don't know about you, but I grew up with 2 parents, no siblings, we had 1 bathroom. even that, it wasn't enough from time to time, but like it's the standard, I think. All of my friends, they all had one bathroom, so it's like, I don't know, it's the standard here at least. So when I went to make like multi-store houses, I tend to not have many bathrooms, and especially when I make houses for bigger families, because at that point when I'm trying to fit as many rooms as possible, to make the house bigger for a family, for more Sims, I guess, I'm like, I could make you into a bathroom, or I could utilize it as an extra bedroom, and I constantly choose the bedroom. And I've also, I remember having an 8 Sim house with 2 bathrooms, which I'm sure it's not that uncommon, sure, it could have happened, but in reality. But I don't know, in The Sims it gets really annoying really fast, which I'm guessing in reality too. So I also tend to do multi-store houses with adding, downstairs bathrooms, and it's like, let's run 2 floors while having to pee really bad. Yeah, it's not good. So I vowed to add a bathroom to each floor. And on the attic, I thought, removing the bathroom and actually turning it into a bigger attic space, because obviously the bathroom took space. I'm like, don't do that. It's not a good idea. So yeah, the upstairs, or I guess the main stairs, the living room bathroom, if you will, it's also a laundry room, which I like, because I really like laundry in the game. I think it had so much realism, and I'm just overall really happy with it. So I'll try to incorporate it as much as I can to my houses. If you need a game pack, or you don't have any game packs and you're like, what game pack should I get? No question, laundry day. I was looking at the packs. I don't remember for what thing. I think I was trying to build a house with limited packs for Sunday, which didn't happen because I wasn't enjoying what I was building, so I scraped it. But yeah, I was trying to do that, and I went into packs. And every time that I'm doing a low pack build, I'm choosing 3 packs maximum. I usually go on game pack, staff pack, and 1 expansion pack, but it might be 3 expansion packs or whatever. A mix of those. You understand how math works, at least basic math, I hope. So what I was saying, yeah, I went to the packs. I'm like, what packs should I use? And I realized that the latest 2 packs that we've gotten, which is my first pet staff pack, everyone hated that. I didn't, at least the internet raised. I personally really like it and use it. At least the curtains and specific aspects of the pack. And then we got the Mosino staff pack, which also many people hated it because it was, a collaboration with another, I guess, brand that didn't really fit the Sims player base. And I get it, how many of us can actually afford to go and buy Mosino stuff? I personally, even if I could afford it, or I decided to splurge on it, I wouldn't, because I don't like the style. However, if we're talking IKEA staff pack, make it happen. So it was I don't like it. And those 2 staff packs came after laundry day, so it's they made this super amazing pack, and they were okay, we can slip a couple bad ones under the rag. And I think laundry day is a fan favorite, probably because everyone loves laundry, and the player base got to decide the items of the pack, the name of the pack, the icon of the pack, and even if they didn't have so much involvement on making the pack, I think it still would have been a great success, because it's seasons. Let's be honest, it's a pack that the EA team knows it will sell well. So they're it's okay, let's just make it as good as we can. So let's talk about a bit the build. The rooms, as you can see, they are kind of odd shaped. I had trouble, again, I told that before, that I had trouble trying to make the rooms and the layout. I am happy with how they look, but oh my god, the master bedroom, not really well, not particularly well done, at least the shape of it. Other than that, oh my god, the hallway, it's terrible. You will see it in a bit. I think I'm doing this bathroom and then we move to the other bathroom, which is like the shared bathroom, yeah, but the hallway, it's like all over the place. And I had to change up a lot of stuff to make this particular floor work, because I don't know, originally I was going with 2 bedrooms and I'm like, this is a massive house. Why would it only have 2 bedrooms? Which, you know, I get like you could possibly like convert a few of the rooms. For example, like I would have added an office, but I wasn't happy with that. I wanted more rooms. It doesn't have an office, sadly. So I was really unhappy with it. And what made it work was playing around with the staircases, because what I have done originally, you will see that the main floor staircases is an L shape. And I just copied and pasted that to this floor. And it was like, it doesn't really work. And as you can see, it's very odd shaped. But this odd shape made room for the other bedroom, which I really like the other bedroom. Yeah, it's kind of weird shaped again, but it has, I don't know, I see it as a cute little nook to chill around. And I'm happy with the staircases, like they look weird, but I was able to utilize the space so well. And you're seeing now, I'm like, how can I make this work? And I didn't know that. I found it earlier while doing this build. I was trying to choose the staircases. Not the staircase, like the wallpapers on the main floor. And I accidentally, because the kitchen is right next to the staircases, I just clicked on the staircases with the wallpaper tool, and if it doesn't have a wallpaper around the stairs and it's just empty space, it just adds the wallpaper there. I'm like, what? So I did that here and was so happy. Like, I'm playing Sims for so long and I didn't know that, and I was always so annoyed when you put down, I think it's the second staircases that are usually the least expensive. And one of the reasons, I'm guessing, is because they don't have, the wall around them or underneath them. So when I wanted to add the wall to those staircases, what I would do is place other staircases with the wall there and then replace them so they would have, the wall underneath them. So I was like, wow! Like, it was like my eureka moment. So this is the attic, and I wanted it to be an entertainment space. As you can see downstairs, it's more preppy, it's more elegant, and I wanted them to have a space where they can relax and do things. And of course, we have the lair. After doing the Wizards of Waverly Place build and taking screenshots for the Charmed build, I got so inspired. And I like the idea of wizards having a lair and not being completely out in the open. Like, having, I guess, a cauldron in the middle of the living room. I like this, I guess, secretivity, if you will. Also, can we talk about how annoying it is that in that little triangular corner, I couldn't add a fence because how is it called? The roofing, it would intersect. I'm like, screw that, what am I supposed to do with it? I hated it. So yeah, I like the idea of them being more in the secret and having, a dedicated room to it. Which, this is not intended to come as racist by any means, but I was thinking about it like yesterday, sour thought, and I'm like, I like, wizards being in the secretive and whatnot, but like, isn't that what people did to gay people like yes, I guess, all those years, like put them in the closet. Is this what I'm doing with witches? I'm putting them in the closet, essentially in the attic, so no one will know. It's like, is this racist? Because it's not supposed to be. It was like a brain fart, if you will. So, yeah, this is not my tent, let me make it clear. I just like the idea of having a magical room. I don't know what to say. So yeah, the magical room, I wanted to fit so much shit into such a tiny space. This is the reason why I was like, maybe I should just remove the bathroom. Do they really need to pee? Come on, guys. So yeah, I decided, let's keep the bathroom and try to fit everything. The space is really tight, but I play tested this entire thing. The only thing that didn't work was the bar. Which it isn't that terrible, but I just had to shove it a bit next to the wall to make it work, which I guess I don't really care. Like, come on, it's a bar, who cares? I just added it because it matches with the theme. And as you can see, like, everything here, it's so magical and it makes me so happy, a full magical room. So happy. So yeah, what else? I don't recall. I think after that room, I'm doing the bathroom, which I didn't record it because as you can see, it's a 2x2 bathroom and I really didn't do anything interesting there. And then we moved to the outside. I had trouble deciding what I want to do with the outside because my idea is that the kids of this house are slightly grown up and because it's slightly on a hill, you don't have space for anything. Unless I, essentially made the floor flat, which I didn't really want. And I wasn't sure, like, what do I add to the balconies? Do I add chairs? Because, like, the balconies are so small and the patio area, is that a patio area? I'm not sure. So as you can see, like, I'm trying to find something, and I decided to add the taste table. The backyard, it's very minimal. It's very simple. But I guess that I'm happy with it? Question mark? Not sure. Like, I don't hate it, but I don't love how plain it is. So yeah, just leaving that there. But overall, I'm like so happy with the house, and I really hope that you enjoy it and you will like it at least a bit. I hope. Something that I forgot to mention is, I don't know, for some reason, normal families, that sounded bad, have dogs. I don't tend to add dogs to my house, cats to my houses. I always add dogs. But however, on magical houses and witches, I'm like, cats, hell yeah. So this house has, room for the cat, because witches, wizards, cats, for me, they go well. Dogs, not really. I don't know why. I guess from cultural reasons on TV and TV shows and all that stuff. But anyways, I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to download it, this room will be available on the gallery. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have an amazing day and take care. Bye.